Hi, my name's Walter, and I'm going to tell you how I became acquainted with the Refuge of Hope. I was about 46 years of age and thought I was doing pretty good for myself. I owned two homes, a motorcycle collection that had started when I was 11 years old. I had three children left at home out of five. My wife's joy was getting the mail every day. Come home one day and I just happened to get the mail. She hadn't picked it out of the box yet. I noticed that my mortgage was behind about 4 months. Got to talking to her about it over the next couple of days, talking to the bank and her. She admitted that she got into crack cocaine. And me, with my silliness or stupidity at the time, decided since it must be that good, I was going to try it one time. Well, when I tried it, first time I exhaled the smoke from the crack cocaine, it was as if my soul had left my body. I was immediately addicted to it. By the end of that evening, I was thinking about the next day where we could get more. Over the next 18 months, I lost two homes, the motorcycle collection I had, and everything I'd worked my whole life to acquire. All the material things toward the end didn't really matter. I was willing to give them up. I got involved with stealing things here from the stores, and every day I stole to support my habit and her habit. And I got arrested a few different times for that. I would come to Canton, pick up my drugs from people, and I would see people that were staying at the Refuge of Hope. And thought, man, that'll never happen to me. You know, I'll never be that low that I'll have to live in a homeless shelter. I had no place to stay. I was living in doorways, sleeping in abandoned homes, houses. I hadn't answered to anybody in a long time. I really didn't care about myself at that point.
People come into us in some very dire circumstances. I think we have the opportunity to help people understand that though they're in dire circumstances right now, that doesn't always have to be the case.
To come in here, they gave me goals. They worked with me. I had somebody that cared about me other than myself, and I was made accountable. You take a breathalyzer every night. If they think you're on drugs, you take a drug test for them. If you don't pass it, then you enroll in a rehabilitation program, and you're out for 30 days.
I think one of the most exciting things is to see somebody like Walt Ackerman. He's a gentleman who faced up to the facts that he had a problem, dealt with the issues that came with that problem, and then he comes to a place like Refuge of Hope, and it's just such a wonderful feeling to see him become successful. He comes down here every day and volunteers as his way of giving back, and he's been a real blessing to Refuge of Hope. We certainly consider him a success story.
I can't say enough about the Refuge of Hope. They do a lot for many people in the community. I know that the meal ministry here means a lot. There's a lot of people in the community that don't have much to live on toward the end of the month. You know, the money runs out and the food runs out.
The meal ministry is the most awesome place to be. We have created a family atmosphere here. These are the people that I have come to know in the last 4 years, that I love, that I care about. It's our family.
I came here to the Refuge of Hope. They told me about a program up the street called Gateway. And I went and applied just to have an apartment in that building. And about a couple weeks later, they called me up for an interview, and I'm thinking, well, they're going to tell me they checked my record and seen how many times I was in trouble with the law, thinking I'm not going to get this apartment. Went up there and sat down, and the lady told me that Job and Family Services and the Refuge of Hope had recommended me to be the new resident manager of an $8.5 million building that was about to open.
I think one of the things that we try to do to the best of our ability as a Christian organization is offer people hope.
Well, thanks to the Refuge of Hope and my Savior, I've had a second chance at things, and I've made peace with my Maker. I've made up with my children. I've regained their respect. And it's just been a blessing to me. I'm really glad for the Refuge of Hope.